LSAT is the most important part of your law school application. It is more important than your GPA and essays. LSAT is a very challenging test, and a lot of people do not see a single point improvement even after months of practice. There are many factors that cause that, but mainly it is a lack of the right strategies and a proper study plan. Hi, my name is Aliunar. In the last 3 years, I have helped more than 500 students raise their LSAT scores by 17 or more points. Those score improvements have helped my students get into their dream law schools, including Harvard, UPenn, and Georgetown. How do my students see such dramatic improvements in their scores in a short period of time? It all comes down to the simple strategies I have crafted. I will share some of those with you all. In the LSAT, consistency is rewarded. Regularly studying for a long period of time gives huge rewards. And that's because it's a test of critical and analytical skills, not a memory test. LSAT cannot be crammed. Let me give you an analogy. Which one will give you better results? If you work out just on Sunday for 10 hours or 1 hour every day for a whole week? Definitely working out every day for a whole week. Similarly, your brain grows best and your neurons make better connections when you study a little bit almost every day for a few months, rather than cramming it on weekends. When you study for the LSAT, your brain is working out. It's taking a lot of pressure. Start your preparation with the right resources. Do your research, talk to students who have been taking courses, and choose one that you feel will help you. But at the same time, be prepared that it might not work for you. It is common for students to study from multiple resources simultaneously because all courses and tutors have different strengths and weaknesses. I have tested my strategies for many years, but they might not work for you. You might spend $1,500 on one of the commercial LSAT courses and not see any improvement, even after studying it for months. But don't give up. It happens a lot. Even if you have to study from 2-3 courses, the time and money spent are worth it. Your LSAT score will determine which law school you get into or the scholarship you will get. A 3 to 4 point increase can result in $30,000 to $50,000 scholarship. Have a realistic study plan. A free study schedule on one of the LSAT company's websites might not work for you. We all have different levels of commitment and learning speed. Make a custom plan yourself or hire a tutor. Don't force yourself to get a certain score in 2-3 months. Study consistently, but don't set deadlines for yourself. We don't want to set ourselves up for disappointment. I know some students who, after a few months of study, have decided to give themselves a year or more to study. And that's because they realize that to get the score they want, it's going to take them longer. And I never saw those students frustrated again. There are some strategies that can help you significantly improve your score in 1 to 2 weeks, but that is unusual. Okay? First, get better at on-time practice. Initially, your entire focus should be on improving your accuracy, not speed. Just learn the basics, build your foundation. Can you get almost all questions correct in untimed section? If not, then you probably want to continue practicing untimed until you score high. Improvement comes when you identify your weaknesses and work on them. If you frequently get the main point question wrong, then you should focus on it, fix it, before continuing with the whole section practice. Once you get really good at untimed sections, individual questions or games, then you have 2 directions to choose from. Either you can give yourself 35 minutes and not attempt all the questions, or you can give yourself more than 35 minutes and try to attempt all the questions. You may try both and see which one works best for you. Rarely I've seen students manage to attempt all the questions under time when they first start timing themselves. You can either gradually decrease the time you give yourself or increase the number of questions you attempt. Identifying the patterns of question types or the game types that you get wrong or silly mistakes you make is critical to your improvement. regardless of where you are in your preparation, first month or week before you test. Often students attempt dozens of sections without experiencing any improvement because they did not pay attention to their weak areas. Unfortunately, they kept repeating the mistakes. If you have an injury, you probably don't want to continue running. Take a break, heal it, then get back on track. That's exactly what we do in the LSAT. You pay attention to your weak areas, you fix it, you go back to the practice, then you find more weak areas or weak spots, then you come back, you practice them on time, then you go back again to the timed and untimed full sections. These are few of the strategies that I've crafted. These are general strategies. For each question type and game type, I have more specific strategies, which I'll be sharing in my next videos. But that's all I have to share for now.